Would I be wrong to expose my cheating boyfriend by posting his OnlyFans videos in our joint family group chat? So I 24F have been with my 25M boyfriend for 6 years. 6 years we have built a life together, grown together, done everything together. He recently had to move away for a job and I have felt uneasy about the move. He also happened to make friends with a girl 20S. F. I guess you can see where this is going. I have felt uncomfortable with their friendship from the start. We have argued about her, I have made him unfollow her, I have gone through their messages, and the whole time he has gaslighted me, called me controlling, painted me as insane and insecure to both our families. It has caused great emotional distress to me, and strained my relationship with his mother, which used to be great. Through all his gaslighting, I even went to therapy to understand why I felt so awful about him being friends with this girl. Whether it was unresolved issues around the move, the physical distance between us, the fact that she sort of looks like another girl, who had caused problems for us, he said. AITA. My boyfriend is also very good looking, and very much into training, has a very chiseled body, gets a lot of attention, etc. I also get a lot of attention, but I am a more private person and go out less, so get it nowhere near as much as him, despite us being comparatively equal looks-wise. So after about 2 months of therapy, I get a DM on Instagram. It's a throwaway alt account, no followers. And it's a screen recording of this girl's OnlyFans. Didn't even know she had an account. It's not under her real name or attached to any of her socials, but I can see her face and know it's her. And she's doing content with my boyfriend. His face isn't in it, but I know his body, I know what he looks like. The noises he makes, the way he does stuff. I've been with him for 6 years. There's a video of her giving him head, a video of her taking back shoots, a bunch of nudes of both of them, a bunch of graphic pictures of facials. Just so much stuff. All in all, it's like a 7-minute long screen recording. No message was sent with it. Just the recording. I have no idea who it was, or why they sent it. The Ev account is only a month old. He moved away the start of January. I don't know how long they've been having sex for, or how the fuck they progressed to doing OnlyFans together. But it's insane. 6 years thrown away for a girl he's known for a few months. And to do it in such an egregious way, to be blatant enough to film himself and put it on the fucking internet. It's disgusting. Painting me out to be insane, making me go to therapy, ruining my reputation within both our families. The whole time he's been fucking lying, and filming himself cheating on me. He has been spending more money than usual. Going away, traveling, partying, going to restaurants with his new friends, buying designer clothes, etc. I was under the impression he was working a lot, but nope. Probably just got some extra cash doing fucking porn with some fucking tramp. I hate him so much. He's a piece of shit. I hate what he did to me and us. I want to just post the screen recording in our joint family group chat. Let them all know I'm not fucking crazy. He's just a fucking piece of shit. I'd care if this is revenge porn. I mean, it's already on the internet, posted willingly. I don't even know if I care. I want him to suffer, I want him to hurt, to feel humiliated. I fucking hate him. AITA, I'm going to bed. And as it's been said 1000x, I'm just going to let you all know. I googled it, and under law where I live, it isn't under the umbrella of revenge porn, as it was willingly posted to the internet by him himself. It is considered copyright infringement at worst, but is a civil matter, not criminal. And even then, I didn't actually leak the content, whoever sent it to me did. He might be able to get me on copyright laws, but like I said, that would be a civil matter. The worst I'd get is a fine, if even that. Still, I'll see how I feel in the morning. Comments. Comment 1. Yeah, he is probably going to regret his choices eventually. Unless he is going to hardcore pursue a career in the porn industry as an actor long term, this will probably bite him in the ass, depending on what his straight job is. And even if he wants to do porn as a career, it is not as easy as it sounds to become a big name. That applies to all of the different types of entertainment industries. Millions try to make big and only a handful do. Porn, though, can limit how successful you are in other career fields of being a failed musician, writer, actor, etc. Doesn't, though. Unless you are 100% committed to becoming a porn star, and are going for it, and it is your dream, I wouldn't do it at all. Too risky long term. Comment 2. Assuming this is real, and it honestly doesn't seem that unrealistic given the fact that Oop is open about her own mental health issues, and the fact that she can be in her own head and obsessive, I'm glad she didn't post the video. That wouldn't have added anything that her message didn't end up conveying on its own, and would have just been shocking to the family. Anyway, I hope she finds someone who actually treats her well. Her ex was clearly garbage. Update: would I be wrong to post my cheating boyfriends of videos in our joint family? Some relevant info. 1. Did you ever have any idea he had cheated? I had no idea he cheated. Ever. I had one girl he used to work with at his last job, the one who looks like she could be a twin of this current girl, messaged me and claimed she was fucking him. But she had literally no proof. Not a single text, not a photo, not a screenshot, not a phone call record, nor a single person willing to corroborate what she said. He had a plethora of work colleagues tell me the girl was obsessed with him, and a little crazy and most likely lying. I chose to believe my boyfriend of at the time 5 years. She ended up quitting work and moving 80 miles away with her reputation in ruins, and everyone at their job treating her like she had the plague. That poor woman was probably looking out for me, and I was so horrible to her. 2. This all happened very quickly. How did you get a therapist so soon? I had already had a therapist, who I had been with for 3 years. I felt like I was in a good place mentally to say goodbye to her in December. I got back in touch mid-January when I felt my mental health deteriorating again. I honestly have no idea if I am actually severely mentally ill, or if I have just been psychologically tortured by this piece of human shit. 3. You seem a little unhinged. You sure you're not crazy? I have always had some mild OCD, as well as fairly bad anxiety, hence me going out much less than him. That is what he used to paint me as insane. When I say he gaslight me, I mean it in the purest definition of the word. He literally used my history of mental suffering to paint me as literally insane. Oh, it's your OCD. You're ruminating about this girl. Your anxiety is getting really bad, it's just because I'm not around. Stuff like that. 4. Why would you want to subject his family to that? I don't. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was in pain. I have never felt rage like that. It would have been wrong. Even if he deserved it, which he absolutely did, fuck him, they did not. 5. How can you be certain she knows about you? She could also be a victim? LOL, LMAO even. No. She's a fucking piece of shit home wrecking whore, who deserves the worst. I am listed as in a relationship with him on his social media, which she follows. She purposefully did not accept my own follow requests. Probably because she has been posting them there too. Oh, and I also found her Twitter, which isn't private, and she has been liking tweets about sneaky links and that sort of stuff for around a month now, which was fueling my instincts. 3 days ago she liked a tweet saying, "Why is sex so much better when it's with someone it's not supposed to be with?" She is a literal fucking tramp. And proud of it. Update 2. So I slept on it. Woke up about 2 hours ago to him posting holiday pictures in the family GC right now. I had my suspicions, but I got my cousin to follow the girl on IG. She's private, and she just so happens to be in the same country he is right now. LMFAO. What a coincidence. Yep. They're both in Paris as we speak. How romantic. I did what many Redditors suggested. I used a text template made by one of you. Thank you so much. Because if I had tried to send that text, I'd have come across as unhinged. I said, "Hello guys, I've recently had a video leaked to me that shows X having sex and performing various other intimate acts with another woman. I didn't think it would be appropriate to share such a video here, but I will provide it as asked. This woman specifically is the one I had been concerned about for a while, and we was actually all lead to think I was crazy for suspecting that something more was going on between them. It's distressing to find out that I was right. I'm sad that X could do something so disgusting. And I'm sad that I didn't trust my gut. Despite us being together 6 years, this man has shown himself to be an utterly vile human being who has betrayed my trust and hurt me deeply. I was committed to him whilst he was sneaking around behind my back and calling me insecure for my gut instincts. He twisted the knife again and again, and tried to ruin my reputation with you all, whilst knowing he wasn't telling the truth the entire time. This is the end, and I want you all to know why in case he decides to lie again. Also, he is most likely with her in Paris as we speak, has followed the girl, and they just so happen to be in the same country right now. Here is all the proof. I love you all. And I think what hurts the most, more than this, more than the money wasted on therapy, more than the cheating, is that not a single one of you had my back. Here is the attached evidence. Don't worry, nothing graphic. But I have plenty of truly horrible videos and pictures if any of you still don't trust that I'm not insane. Please just give me some space, and do not reach out for now. I then attached the screenshots of her Instagram story, which show them in the same club in Paris at the same time. A screenshot of the video which takes place in his room with me scribbling out the explicit stuff on my iPhone editor thing along with a side-by-side comparison of a picture I took after I had finished decorating his room with him. And a lewd picture of him topless which I think best proves it's him his body. I then left the group chat. Within 10 minutes he started calling, so I blocked him everywhere. His mom texts me saying, "I'm so sorry. I love you so much. And always will. Call if you need anything. I'll give you your space, sweetheart, but please do not hesitate to call me anytime. I love you like my own, please know that," which honestly turned me into a fucking wreck. His little sister, who's 20, and who is amazing, turned up and just hugged me. She didn't even say anything, we just both sat here, cried. She said, "I hope I don't lose you," when she left, and hugged me again. I told her she never would. Honestly, I'm a mess right now. My parents are at work and unlikely to see the mess until at least lunchtime, if then. That's basically it. Thank you for everyone who took the time out of your day to message me and comfort me. Thank you for talking me out of doing something truly disgusting to the people who I do still love. They would not have disturbed to see what I had to see. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep, I think. I only slept like 3 hours last night. Update 3. Holy fuck, so I've just been informed by his sister he has blocked his mom and sister, after they both chastised him in the GC, and has now proudly displayed the link to the of in his Instagram bio. Glad I helped him to be his unapologetic self. Hope his new career choice goes well. Fucking loser. I still haven't heard from my parents yet. They get out of work around 5 to 6, but his mom has said I'm welcome to go and hang out with her, as she doesn't want me to be alone. I'm going to get ready now and just go watch some Math's House, maybe have a cheeky glass of wine. That was our little thing. Just because he's choosing to throw away this amazing group of people, our parents, our sisters, doesn't mean I have to do the same. Family is who is there for you in your time of need, and they are the family I choose. He can choose his of whore, if he wants. Good riddance. At least I won't have to see him when I hang out with his mum's sis. Update 4. So I went to his mum's place and sat there with her and his sister watching Maths. We didn't really talk about anything, just had a glass of wine and watched TV. Eventually I said I wanted to go to the toilet, and I decided to go into his old room, and everything just got too much. So many memories, so many moments that I had cherished so much, so long spent laying there just hanging out and stuff. I had a really bad panic attack and ended up just breaking down, and I felt like I was going to faint. They came up and checked on me, and we all just sat in his room crying. This may sound pathetic, and I'd love to pretend I'm some boss babe, but honestly I don't think I've ever felt so lost and broken in my life. I loved that man. Like I really loved him with my whole heart. I had since the day I met him. I can't believe it's over. It doesn't even feel like a breakup, it feels like the love of my life has just died. Like it feels like a death. I feel numb. It got too much, and his mum drove me home once my parents had finished work. Our sisters went and picked up my car while his mum spoke to my parents. I think I was in a state of shock, I couldn't speak, everything just sounded muffled like I was underwater. I fell to sleep and only just woke up now. It's 11:39, everyone is in bed, and I'm wide awake. I truly feel lost. Part of me wants to call him, to cry, to beg him to find a way to make everything okay, to tell me it isn't true, to turn back time. I know that's stupid, I know I deserve better. But I've spent every week of my life with him since the day we met. I don't know how to exist without him. I feel like I can't breathe. I just want this all to be a bad dream. Now, for the next story. Am I the idiot for feeling hurt and uncomfortable that my husband is planning to go on a dinner date with his long-term ex, even though he insists it's just friendly? I really need input from people who don't know us so their opinions aren't biased. I'm very emotional and tired, so I apologize in advance for any typos. My husband, Jack M. 36, used to date MOF, 34 for years. They broke up because Jack didn't want to get married or have kids. Emma moved away, and about a month later, Jack met me F30. I don't look like the typical girls Jack had been dating. For example, Emma is super tall, blonde with blue eyes, and has a PhD. I'm petite, 110 lbs. In short, I'm a nurse. I have dark curly hair, and I'm an introvert. Apparently she was a social butterfly. Jack has a group of friends that he's known since childhood. They are like brothers to him, but from the very beginning they didn't like me. They still call me the rebound girl. At our wedding, during his best man speech, he joked, "We all thought rebound girls were temporary, but our brother Jack made an honest woman out of her." Everyone laughed. I didn't. They also joke that I'm just a nurse and that Jack downgraded since he has a PhD, technically postdoctoral from a doctor to just a nurse for my own sanity. I ignore them, and Jack still hangs out with them regularly. Last weekend, there was a fundraising gala, and Emma was there. I saw her for the first time in person. Jack introduced me and Emma said, "Yeah, I know who she is." The guys weren't kidding when they described her, haha. Jack quickly changed the topic and asked how long she was in town. She said for a week, and then they ended up chatting all night, reminiscing about old times. I decided to talk to other people. Later, at bedtime, Jack mentioned that he should go out to dinner with Emma. I assumed he meant inviting her over, so I asked what kind of food she liked so I could make it. He said no, it would just be the two of them. I asked, like a date, and he replied, no, just two friends going to dinner. Why are you so insecure? I asked him, do you miss her? Do you miss being with her? He said, I'm not going to lie, it felt great talking to her tonight. There's just something about her. I got really upset and told him he can do whatever he wants, but if he goes on this dinner date, I'm done. He thinks I'm overreacting and being insecure. Comments. Comment 1. Yeah, look, I don't want to be mean or unsympathetic. I do feel bad for Oop. But truly, if your partner has friends who refer to you as the rebound girl, and he doesn't even bother to correct them or stop them, run for the fucking hills. Especially at your own wedding. Girl, I don't care how much I paid for that day. If my new husband is sitting there letting his friends make jokes like that, take the hint and leave. If a partner tells you that you're being insecure, jealous, ridiculous, etc. because you're upset that you are being actively disrespected by the people in their life, walk away. Your partner should be standing up for you. If they love you, they don't want you to feel small. They want to raise you up. I hope Oop seeks some therapy while she goes through this divorce. Because I think she needs to work on her understanding of her self-worth. Putting years into a relationship where her partner let people treat her as less than his ex is just not healthy behavior. I really wish her the best. Things are probably going to feel bad for a while for her. Comment 2. I don't get why she stayed with someone who allowed his friends to treat her so badly. Even getting married to him, when they always insult you and your partner doesn't do anything. Have a bit more self-esteem. Of course, this doesn't negate his bad behavior nor the bad behavior of his friends, but I wish people would stop and love themselves more than they love their relationships and leave when they face disrespect. At least she's free of him now and can find her own happiness elsewhere. Update. It's 4:45 a.m. and I didn't sleep last night. I thought I'd post an update. I decided to stay awake and talk to him when he came home. When he did, I told him, I could have tracked your location, shown up at the restaurant, and done so many things to get my answer. But I'd like to believe you have enough respect for me to tell me. Were you on a dinner date with your friends or Emma? He showed me pictures and said no, it was all of us, me, my friends, and Emma. I was stupid enough to feel relieved, even feeling bad for accusing him. Then he told me to sit down because we needed to talk. He said that after seeing Emma at the gala, he couldn't stop thinking about her. He decided to take Monday and Tuesday yesterday off and spent the whole day with her while I assumed he was at work. He went on about how strong their connection was, how they couldn't stop talking, and how much he enjoyed being with her. He told me I'm a sweet woman. But he never felt that spark with me. He said that at dinner, Emma was laughing and having fun with everyone, and it felt like old times compared to me being quiet and uncomfortable around his friends. He said it's best if we go our separate ways. I asked him if they had sex and he didn't reply. I asked again and again, but he still wouldn't answer. I was so upset and asked, why did you marry me if you're not over her? He said he thought I was the one, but these past 2 days made him realize there's no spark between us. He kept going on about how sweet I am and that I'll find someone too. I told him to shut up. I said, Emma knew about your cancer treatments. Where was she when you needed a friend? Why didn't she ever call you back then? He went quiet. I feel stupid for ignoring all the red flags over the years and wasting 6 years of my life with him. My next step is hiring a lawyer and finding my own place. I feel so numb right now. I'm going to contact my brother to help me. Thank you, everyone.